Alright, yo, what up? This is your all shook up. Just gonna start the video off by thanking everyone for all the recent support. Definitely appreciate it. You know, if you enjoy my content, don't forget to leave a like and a sub. It definitely helps me out. Maybe I could quit one of my jobs. No, I would probably never do that. I'll always work two jobs. Sometimes I kind of enjoy it, you know. Keeps me strong. But anyway, so I want to talk about should you buy ESO Plus. You know, the thing is with ESO Plus, you don't necessarily need it, right? You could have it, and you know, just to show you guys, currently I am not an ESO Plus member, so it's definitely possible. It's just not active. I just don't need it right now. I might have to get it to play one of these dungeons that I'm trying to farm set, so typically I'll use it. But one thing that a lot of people need ESO Plus for is for their craft bag. So when you have ESO Plus, I still have the craft. I just can't add anything to it. These crafting materials can be withdrawn but cannot be deposited until I get ESO Plus. So you could get it for 1 month, build up, and then once you do that, but there's also another way to manage inventory, and the craft bag is a huge thing. So that's why I'm really talking about, you know, should you get ESO Plus, you know, why you should, and you know why you don't necessarily need it, why you shouldn't, in my opinion. So what I normally do is, we'll go, you know, pretend that I'm gonna do something. So what I like to do is I'll go here, and let's say, you know, my bank's obviously full because I have a bunch of stuff in it, but let's say I wanted to deposit something in the bank, right? Well, you also can build a character. So what I did is I built a mule. Now my mule, let me frap. Sorry, he's naked. What I did was I built a mule to specifically hold things that I just don't necessarily. So if I go here, I go to bank, I could withdraw anything, right? So like I put all my seals on this character, right? Because I get so many. Now, obviously, I could just, I don't even need this, but let's just say I'll just eat it real quick. Can't do that. Where is it? There we go. Eat it. All right. Then we'll put this necklace on. Well, actually, I can just destroy this. So now, let's just say these are materials, right? I could withdraw, and you could, and he only has 60 slots, but you could add way more than 60 slots. Like, so now I'm like, okay, I got all these here, so let me just, now, let's just pretend this is all, you know, materials. I can have 60 because it could stack up. Like, you know, one material might have, you know, 10 things. So if I were to, I can't redeposit anything, unfortunately. So I just kind of screwed myself with one of these books. But I don't really need this, so we can destroy this. So what we'll do is we'll go to, let's say, a material that has, I don't really know if I have any materials I need to put in, but like, let's say, for instance, this, you could stack these, right? So if I would draw that, and let's say the stack goes up to, I don't know, 100, you could have 100 of these, and it only takes up one spot. So you call them mule characters. Now, obviously, I should probably put a costume on this guy, just so he's not standing here naked. Let's give him a hat, and I think that should be good right there. There we go. There he is. And we're done with that. And so, yeah. Let's put a costume on him. 10-year anniversary. There he goes. Now he looks like a beast. Or we could even put a, what is this turning, what video is this turning into? Screw it, we'll put a dress on him. We'll make him look, we'll make him look like a pirate, since he's gonna hold all our loot. Where is it? There it is. All right, so you can make him look like a pirate, and you can put a funny hat on him, and yeah. So, like I'm saying, do you really need the ESO Plus? In my opinion, not necessarily. Do you need the ESO Plus? You know, one thing it's good for, so if I go back to my other characters, if I go back to my other characters, alrighty, sorry about that. If I go back to my other characters, the good thing about having ESO Plus is that you don't have to do that. But it is obviously, if you're new to this game, you don't necessarily have to get ESO Plus. But like, for instance, I think I have Reaper's March, so I can go here. But there's other spots that I don't necessarily have. So like, I don't think I have the Reach. So can I actually go to the hall? I think I still can. But there, I might have because some of these, you know, you play this game long enough, they give it to you for free. But there's certain ones, certain zones that I'm not going to be able to go to because I don't have it unlocked. Or dungeons, like if I go to dungeon, you know, and I want a specific dungeon, some of these are going to require, like this, I can't play none of these. DLCs required. So if you have the ESO Plus, you get all this. You don't get Gold Road yet, but you will eventually. So there's certain dungeons that I can't, like there's one that I wanted to farm. I don't believe it was this one. I want to say it's March. No. I'm curious if I can farm that one because that's the one. Bloodport. So I wanted to farm this and I had to have ESO Plus. You see, so, you know, you can get ESO Plus mostly for the dungeons. You can get ESO Plus. It also gives you extra XP. So if you're trying to level up quick, but there's so much to do without ESO Plus. So I'm not advocating that you don't get it, and I'm not advocating that you do get it. I just wanted to show you guys an example because I remember when I first played, I didn't understand how the stuff worked. So you have a bank. You can really just switch between characters. It's really not something that you have to stress about. You can literally just say, you know what, I'm going to do ESO Plus for this month, stack up. Or you could just use a mule. So it's not like something that's like, oh my god, if I don't have ESO Plus, how am I gonna manage my inventory? It's very manageable. You could even, like, I have 200 slots on here. I think that's max. So you could pay for 200 slots. You know what I mean? With your gold. And now you don't need 200 slots, but you can go like 100 slots, and now you know, it's not gonna cost you very much. And if you have 100 slots, I mean, you can put a lot of stuff on there, especially if you're new to the game and you're still trying to beat all these base game zones. Like I beat this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, I believe this area. And then depending on what version you buy of the game, you might even have some of this unlocked. This, I beat a lot of areas, not this. Can I even go here? But so, you know, do I recommend you get ESO Plus? If you really, really want the craft bag and you're serious about crafting like I was, and when I got the game, I mean, it was brand new, so I actually didn't use ESO Plus. I didn't even really, I was like, extra money for a game I already just paid $50 for? No thanks. But now that the game's cheap, you know, you might be able to get some discounts, not for ESO Plus, but, you know, for, you know, just for the game in general, for DLCs. So do I recommend ESO Plus? Not necessarily, but I use it here and there. I do recommend it if you really enjoy the game and you're one of those people that just want to do all the content. I mean, in a month you can get a lot of content done. $14.99 a month. I don't necessarily have all the, I don't know if it tells you how many months. View benefits. So, oh yeah, here we go. So, full access to DLCs available and the new zones, quests, crowns. So you get also, yeah, you get like 1,500 crowns. Access to deals, craft bag, extra storage. So you also, oh yeah, I forgot, you also get double bank. 10% increase in experience, gold, alliance points, PvP. So you get a lot of other perks, it looks like, too. I never really paid attention to this. And then you get double transmute crystal space and costume dyeing abilities, exclusive abilities to dye costumes. So do I recommend ESO Plus? if you really have the money and it's nothing for you. But if you're like, I don't really want to spend the money, very manageable. The craft bag, you can easily find a way around that. So definitely wouldn't stress on it. And yeah, appreciate you guys, and hopefully that helped you guys out to determine on whether you want to get ESO Plus or not. All right, take it easy, guys. Out.